Hello and welcome to White Glove Reviews. In this video, we're taking a look at another LEGO Polybag. And this one is Polybag 30451. And this is Spider-Man's Mini Spider Crawler. And I'm not 100% sure why Spider-Man's gonna need a mech. But if I learned anything from watching the Japanese Spider-Man, he obviously needs some kind of giant robot. So, anyway, if you happen to like this kind of video, I am planning on doing one of these LEGO Polybag build-alongs, one a day, every day, for the foreseeable future. So, think about subscribing if this is the kind of thing that you happen to enjoy. And, well, let's put together Spider-Man first. Alright, so we got Spider-Man and his mask. That's kind of neat. No, like, sad, angry Spider-Man face. You know, I haven't looked. There should be. I'm wondering if there's, like, how many different costumes of Spider-Man there are. Like, minifigs. I'm sure there's, like, the black costume Spider-Man floating around. But, I mean, like, I wonder if there's some of the weirder ones. Like, if they got any of the Into the Spider-Verse ones. Be kind of cool if they did. Alright, so we're going to make a mech crawler thing. It has a bunch of legs. I kind of saw this one coming. Alright. And I'm guessing we're using these so you can have a couple of them stick out forward a little bit in the Spider-Man-y kind of way. Alright. So, let's see. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I do not know why the Spider-Man... I'm actually curious why he has a mech now. I'd like to know. The other thing is, like, I mean, with the Japanese Spider-Man, he had like a Battle Zor kind of thing. And I feel like he should be fighting Voltron or something. But actually, they could do that. There is the giant Voltron set. Man, I have one of those, and I have not put it together. I feel like it's kind of a commitment. And well, if I put it together, I kind of want to film it, but it might be too big to fit in my filming area. Because the thing is huge. I think it's like, what, 2,100 pieces or something like that? I forgot how many it was. It is not a trivial amount. I mean, it's a serious set. You know, when I was little, what I would do is I actually built Transformers out of Legos. I used the hinges, the ones that flip like 90 degrees, and I made little where's the piece I need? I made like robots that would transform, and I used the connectors to connect them together to make things like the Transformers, like Devastator and that kind of thing, where you would have multiple vehicles connect together to form the big vehicle. That was a lot of fun. I think there's probably like pieces of them probably are still put together somewhere, because, you know, unless I specifically needed the pieces, I didn't generally, well, I probably cannibalized all of those actually, because I'll tell you what, those hinges, the ones, the like 1x2 hinges that flip 90 degrees, oh man, those were like gold. If like 11, 12-year-old me had access to Bricklink and could have bought those for the, you know, 20 cents or 30 cents you can get them for, oh wow, that would have been amazing. I would have had so many of those hinges. I gotta tell you, it might sound a little crazy, but when I started playing with Legos, when I started playing with Legos again as an adult, I ordered a few of those, and I gotta tell you, I probably have a couple hundred, because I was just like, anytime I had a Bricklink order, it's like, ooh, I'll add a couple of the hinges to it, because you never know. And I mean, it's just, there were so many times when it's like I desperately needed like one more hinge or two more hinges, and you know, at the time I didn't have, I mean, like, there wasn't a Bricklink or internet, I guess, for the thing of it. So I mean, you gotta, well, technically there was an internet, but you know, it was rudimentary and really only accessible in universities. But oh man, though, if I could have actually like ordered hinges just specifically, or ordered specific pieces. I mean, like, that's one thing that it's like, I know I've been spoiled by it. Well, also being an adult with a credit card, but I mean, I've been further spoiled by the fact that I can order just any pieces I want off Bricklink, and pretty much in whatever quantity you really want. So let's see. This is the spider part of this. The spider. Why? What the? I don't know what I just put together. I feel like this is like the spider butt. That is weird. Alright. So it's literally like the back of the spider? I guess it's the spider. Alright. I was obviously distracted thinking about hinges and my ability to order hinges on Bricklink, and this snuck up on me. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to just put together one of those. That is weird. Okay. That's strange. I'm going to set that aside for a minute and kind of just reflect on some of our life choices. Okay. So I got to put together 8 of these legs. So I do so. Okay. 8 of these legs. Let me put the instructions so y'all can see them too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7? Can't be 7. 4. Okay, that's 8. Alright. So aside from my inability to count between 7 and 8, get that. 4, 6, 7, 8. And these blue ones. Actually, this is kind of helpful. It's sort of color coded for you. You get those. We get these. We get these. We get these. And you know, one thing that I mean, I know I've mentioned this a bunch of times before, but I always wonder how they determine what extra pieces they give you. And it seems like they always give you an extra lever or lever thing, this little thing, if the set has one of those in it. And they always give you an extra like faceplate for the minifigs if the minifig happens to have one. So that's kind of, I mean, like, I know they give those. Maybe this. Well, I mean, like, the levers are kind of fragile and they're probably prone to breaking, and probably the faceplates do too. I'm guessing it's probably one of those things where it just happens to be. I mean, maybe it's just one of those things like it's cheaper to include it and not have to mail them out if they happen to break. I don't know. But yeah, I've always been curious about how they determine what extra pieces they give you. And, you know, it's just sort of interesting. I don't know the answer, but if anyone in the comments happens to know, let me know. I'm curious. I'm curious how they pick the extra pieces they give you. Because, I mean, I'm sure there is a method to it. And, I mean, like, the method might just be, like, they figure, you probably need this one. But I mean, like, maybe there's actually like an official method that they use to do it, and I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out, though. Of course, I guess I could just type it into Google, since, you know, I was talking about the great and powerful access to the internet that I have as an adult. But I don't know. So clip, and we're clipping to the gray. Gray. Clip. Aha. See, if I had to do like 100 of these, I think I'd get really good at it. I mean, like, there'd be like a sort of a, you know, assembly line kind of thing going on here. But since I only have to do 8, I like figure out the rhythm about number 7. And then it's like, oh, that's not going to ever be useful again. Alright. So we got that. And now what we got to do is you got to pop these little things on right here. I wonder how they determined that the spiders needed these things. You know, I don't know. Interesting, though. So, yeah, the spider back. You know, that's one thing that I gotta do, is like, I need to watch. I haven't broken down and watched Spider-Man Homecoming yet, and I'm a little surprised I haven't, because I really enjoyed the Michael Keaton one, and I was really surprised at what a good Vulture he made. And anyway, but I don't know. I guess I gotta watch that soon, at some point. Alright, so we got those, and then we gotta put the little feet, the little footies on our legs, like so. And then once we get all of our feet with their footies, we'll be able to set up our spider back. Alright. So this is all of our feet. And then these are extra pieces, by the way. I'm assuming those are all extra. And then we attach the feet. That's pretty much it, I guess. So we snap all the feet on. And I'm guessing we're going to want to sort of move the front ones and the back ones forward and back a little bit to get a more lifelike spider mech. If lifelike spider mech is actually even a reasonable concept. But alright. So we got this, and then good old Spidey is gonna hop on here and use his inexplicably simple controls to control his spider back. Yeah, alright. So these are going to have to go down like so. So these are going to go back a little bit. Yeah, that's what they were intended, I guess. They kind of intend them to spread out a little bit. That's kind of a neat idea, though. And so you got our spider mech being all spider mechy, and it sort of spreads out like that. You know, I don't know. Alright. Well, I mean, it looks kind of like a spider. I don't really know about the usefulness of this as a mech. Whoops, I bumped the camera, by the way. I don't know about this as usefulness of a mech, but this might be kind of a cool way to make a spider. Like just a real spider. Well, real spider. Make a spider out of Legos that's not a mech. Maybe change the color scheme a little bit. That's kind of cool. Okay. Now, I'm not crazy about the mech aspect of it, but I am kind of liking the spider aspect of it. And if we move these things out from good old Spidey, it could be like little antenna for the spider. Anyway, let me know what you think. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have an excellent day.